Hi everyone, welcome back to the House of M. I'm Candace, and today we're going to be talking about my period routine, or as I like to call it, my moon cycle routine. It's your first time here, welcome, and if you are a return family member, it's good to see you guys. I really wanted to share with you my routine on how I really listen to my body. My body has been something very sacred to me for the past 5 years, really understanding it. So I just want to say that the reason why I got some bags underneath my eyes and I look a little like is because all day Friday I was looking in front of a computer, designing things, getting things set up for the SD shop with new Valentine's Day designs. So if you want to check those out, make sure you go check out the link down below. I didn't go to bed till almost midnight after posting everything. And I knew right before I went to bed, I was like, it's coming. She's either gonna be here Saturday morning or she's going to show up Sunday. And lo and behold, I woke up around 8 o'clock and I said, yep, she's here. I also just want to talk about just moon cycles and how it's related to the spiritual body, the spiritual sense, and how you can really connect to her, because that's what I really have learned to do. I personally have learned to really implement my moon cycle with self-care. So I really listen to my body. I don't force myself to do anything. This is truly me being in my feminine, slow fucking mode. If I know there's things I have to do, quote unquote, I still do it, or I may not do it. If I do, it's in that fucking bed. It's my downtime. It is literally the time for me to say, I don't want to do anything. And I have the right to say that, because a man doesn't know what goes through this body, and I honestly don't want to fucking do it. And if I don't want to explain myself to anyone, I'm not gonna. The first thing that came to my mind today is I think I want to take a bath. I go with the flow. I do not try to force myself to do anything when it comes to being on my moon cycle. The reason why I like to call it my moon cycle is because there's different phases of the moon that correlates to your period. And so I will list them here for you. Usually a new moon is the same thing when you are on your menstrual cycle. It's you're bringing in new beginnings, you're bringing in something new, you're working on something new, you're bringing in fresh energy, new endorphins, new. It's something new, right? And if your moon cycle really does fall around the full moon, you are releasing, you are shedding, you are letting go, you are allowing yourself to be free physically from the things that are in your space. That is saying, your body is literally saying, you don't need this in your energy, you don't need this in your body. We are helping you to slow down so you can really see it, feel it, process it, so you can release it. I do want to share with you guys the items that I use for my period. I do not use tampons. I haven't used tampons, oh God, Jesus, how long has it been since I used tampons? Bitch, bro, maybe 10 years. So I don't use tampons. I do use period discs to use for collecting of my period. I also use period panties to use as well. So say for instance, I don't have my period discs, then I'll use my period panties, which I only found about 2-3 years ago, and they are chef kiss. The period discs, they last for about 12 hours and they're more easier. They at first were an adjustment to use because tampons and pads, they're a whole nother vibe. But period discs, they really do help secure that 12-hour window for you. And it holds a lot. Let me just tell you that it holds a lot. I don't take any Tylenol. I do drink tea. So I usually use whatever is in this box, whatever I have left over, whatever I feel really comfortable using. It's kind of like my intuition. I'm really, again, listening to my feminine energy. What do I need? What kind of tea do I need to make for my body right now? And I follow that. So if you were looking for this too, this is going to be my Amazon store. So that will be linked down below for you. I stopped taking my, Jesus, what is it called? Candace, why can't you, girl, birth control, Jesus Christ. So after I gave birth to my youngest Oliver, over, I think like maybe a year, I stopped taking birth control for a lot of reasons. That's the same time I went into my spiritual journey. Not on birth control, so my natural like cycle has been natural for the past 4 years. I know when it's coming, I know what to expect. I don't really get a lot of hormonal acne. I mean, I kind of got a little bit right here, so you can see that I'm getting hormonal acne. This is because I did that skincare. Don't worry about that, that's okay. But yeah, I don't really get a lot of hormonal acne. I've noticed a lot about my body when I remove birth controls. And treat your own. I knew for my body, for this vessel, I needed to remove myself from birth control. And then the reason why I don't take any medication is because one of the books that I read when I first started my spiritual journey, which is called The Power of Now. Power of Now literally made me think twice about how I let my mind make me process pain. This book really made me be like a little angry because it was a man telling me that I had the power to not have pain, like to feel the physical pain of my period. But after I tried it, after the couple next cycles of my period, I noticed that I actually do have control on how much I focus on my period pain. Like even right now, talking to you guys for the past like 10 minutes, I feel it, but it's not like, you know, like, fuck, I need to be laying in bed right now. It's not feeling like that for me because I've learned to really, I can feel it, but I'm not paying attention to that pain. I'm not feeling more into it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. So if you want to learn more about that, make sure you check this book because it is chef kiss too. With all that being said, now that we talked about my period and we got real close and personal, like we just got real close and personal by me sharing all of these things about my moon cycle, let's go ahead and make my bath. We're gonna prop up and watch a movie. Guys are gonna come hang out with me. And okay, let's go.
So this is the herbal bath salt I was mentioning earlier in the video where I found it randomly. This is one of the products I used to sell in my shop, and so I found a leftover. So we're going to be using this in my bath. I have the bath running. It's literally just water, and I wanted to have it literally just have the salt and the herbs so that I can connect to my moon cycle and also my moon sign. I am a Libra moon, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it in one of my muslin bags that we have that was left over from my shop again. And I'm just going to let that hang out. As the bath water is filling up, I'm going to set everything else up, which is I need a glass of water and I'm going to do some lymphatic drainage. Now, this is something I really enjoy doing. Not only does it remove all the dead skin from my body, but it also does drain any type of excess fluid that is in my body that doesn't need to be there. So if you haven't done that, please go get it. It's highly, highly, highly recommended. So I decided to watch Walking Dead. I've been binge watching it. Gotta catch up. Final season. So I definitely was enjoying that time. And these are the discs I was talking about. Now, as you saw, like it literally can hold up to 5 different tampons like into one disc. So just imagine not having to go to the bathroom 5 times. Like it literally is a 12-hour protection for your period. It is an adjustment when you're trying to use it, but other than that, is a fantastic item to have in your period drawer or your period stash, if you will, ladies. On top of that, I went ahead and did some skincare per use. So this is the items that I use for my skincare. And then now that skincare is done and I'm pretty much tucked in with my skin and my body, I'm not going to make some fresh herbal tea. I am using that box as I mentioned earlier. I'm just going through the whole box to see what is available. And I'm again following my intuition. Definitely going to be using some raspberry leaf because raspberry leaf is an absolute beautiful herb to help you with those cramps and feeling uncomfortable. The other herbs that I chose really is just some things that I know are really pertaining to my moon sign. Since I am a Libra, I really do gravitate towards more of the lavender and the rose. And so when I saw the jasmine, absolutely. When I saw the hibiscus, absolutely. Hibiscus is very good for your cramps as well. I love using it, and it's also related to my Scorpio sign, so I just been using that. And so once the herbs have been soaking in the hot water for about a couple minutes, I'm now going to add a little bit of sweetener, drain it, and that is my hot herbal tea. it was pretty delicious, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually pretty surprised at how good it tastes, just because I did add the raspberry leaf and I wasn't quite sure how it would mix with the other herbs, but it definitely turned out pretty damn delicious. So after the tea was made, I went back to bed. I went back to bed. I think I watched about 2, maybe 3 different episodes. I'm not gonna lie. But while I was watching those episodes, I was also editing videos that are posted up this week. So I think what I did is I edited the skincare video and then I went into the self-care video. So it was like perfect timing for me. Then I got a craving. I wanted some pretzels. I don't know why, but I wanted some pretzels. So I went down the street and I got me a pretzel. I also just want to quickly say that I apologize for the upcoming smacking, but this pretzel was pretty darn delicious. That's so much butter. Oh my God. That's buttery. That's so much butter though, oh my God. I think we're gonna do this one. This honey mustard. Honey mustard is better. That's like too buttery, like insanely buttery. And then I went to go to the gas station again because I wanted some ice cream. I know I probably should have bought that earlier, but oh well. And then I saw this gray feather and I said, okay, universe, I see you. I am protected. Ow. And then for dinner, I was really debating between fried chicken and Chipotle. And my healthier version said, girl, if you don't get that Chipotle and stop trying to play around. So I got the Chipotle. And then we watched a movie called White Noise. It was pretty good. I was actually pretty surprised at how good that movie was. If you haven't checked it out, please do. And if you have, let me know in the comments. I would also love to know in the comments, how do you guys actually connect to your moon cycle? And if you would like more thorough information about the moon phases, I would be happy to partake, as that is something I used to talk about with my business Subconscious Moon. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me on the day that I got my moon cycle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a good thumbs up and I will catch you guys at the next one. Bye guys.